What's good, YouTube? TradedbyEman here, and today we're going to be seeing how I go on about doing my pre-market analysis for the week. As today is Sunday, we're getting ready for a new trading week, depending on where you're based, and we're going to go over how I look at fundamental analysis, do some technicals too. But before I get started, how's your day going? For me, it's going pretty well. If today's not going well, hopefully it can get better by watching this video, and if it is already going well, hopefully it continues to go well. Okay, so first we'll look at fundamentals, being news. So news is extremely important because all it takes is one major news event and something drastically could happen in the market, and that's when there's crazy spread prices too, and most of the time you would end up getting stopped out. So me personally, I like to avoid trading news because normally price has a mind of its own, and in news trading it's 20 times worse. So here with the boxes with the red, these boxes right here, you can see that it's different from these yellow and orange boxes. That means that the boxes with the red on them, those are major news events that could have a significant impact on the price of these forex pairs. So as you can see here with the previous forecast and actual numbers over here to the right, previous means what happened last time. These news updates, previous prices. The forecast is what they expect it to be this time coming around, and this is what it was when it came out, the most recent one. And as you can see, these are red, meaning that they were most likely negatively affected by these news events. Me personally, I don't trade any pairs relating to GBP or Euro. I normally trade Yen, CAD, and USD. That's another thing to note. Make sure you don't trade too many pairs, because trading too many pairs can allow you to miss out on big moves on certain pairs, and it can be overwhelming at times, because when you're looking at many pairs and you don't know what's going on, it just looks like a foreign language to you. Okay, let's go on to today, being March 24th. So today, the only bit of news which isn't very important is monetary policy meetings for the Euro Yen, and that I'm not too worried about it, so I will be trading this Asian session. Okay, so now coming to the charts, as you can see here, we still have bullish momentum, as there's not much that could stop USDCAD from reaching this key quarter level of 1.375, and I anticipate it getting to this level because we're very close to passing this resistance, and we were able to get a close above these wicks, meaning I'm looking for buys. Also, the trend is bullish. As we can see, blue is slightly starting to switch over the red here, so I anticipate USD being strong this week, and I'm looking for buys until that level. And for when I like to analyze the markets on Sunday, I always start off with the weekly so I can get a good general direction of where price is going for the week, and then I'll move on to the daily time frame so we can get a closer look at the daily time frame. As you can see in the daily time frame as well, it's bullish and it aligns with the weekly time frame. And as you can see here, we have a close right above this resistance. So what I'm anticipating is we might get a retest of this resistance, and it'll be turned to support, and we'll keep going until either this resistance right here, which I'll mark out by drawing this box, right there, or this resistance above here. So these two levels, these three, I'm anticipating price getting to this week, and I'll be taking buys primarily. Unless I see something like this, or price gives me a reason to believe it's going bearish, I'll maybe take a counter trend. But as soon as I see any bullish momentum, I'll quickly get out and take whatever profit I was given by the market. All markets are closed right now, so I'm not really too worried about any movement right now. Now I'm going to analyze USDJPY because I also trade that pair as well. Let me delete this really quick. Okay, so for USDJPY, I see a lot of bullish momentum. As you can see here, we have a higher low here, a higher low here, and a higher low here. We haven't quite made a convincing higher high yet, but I'm anticipating for USDJPY to keep pushing past this 52,500 level right here, and maybe even go to the next quarter level if we have enough momentum. And to see if we're gonna have enough momentum, I'm going to go back to the Forex Factory. By the way, Forex Factory is where I get most of my news and where I look at most of the news for Forex, because not only is it free, it's normally extremely helpful, and they have articles which you could read right here. Like we can see right here the latest release of the yen, and if you click here, you can see for January the statement on monetary policy for JPY. Reading these PDFs that contain this information can help a lot, because sometimes within these documents it gives us a good idea of where the Bank of Japan, or if it was USD, the US Federal Reserve, on how they're doing and if we're going to be bullish or bearish. Okay, going back to Forex Factory, I don't really see too much high impact news. We have CPI, which is very volatile. Price moves extremely crazy, but it's okay because I don't really trade the Australian dollar. And USD FOMC members speaking, that could be a thing to look out for, but I probably will be paying attention to that in the coming days. We'll have to see what happens. And yeah, that's from now all the way till Wednesday, and it looks good for JPY and USDJPY in terms of news. So I do see us still pushing up, as I said before. And now to go on to the daily time frame. The daily time frame, there is something to look out for right here, because this daily close was bearish, but obviously the trend is bullish. But if we move on to see here, we have a previous resistance here. So what could happen is we could get a retracement into this support right here, marked by this line right here, this high probability POI, and maybe reverse up to this area, this 152 500 area, or the next quarter level. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment, and if you have any future videos you'd like me to make, please drop them in the comments below. And as always, stay safe, and always remember, slow motion is better than no motion.